Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday, and thank you guys so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, we're looking at another iconic friend and ally to He-Man against his struggles against Skeletor and Evil, and that of the Sorceress. We'll take a look at her, all my sorceresses I have in my collection. Now, unfortunately, I do not have a vintage '87 version of the Sorceress, but of course, thanks to Pixel Dan and Dark Horse Comics, we could take a look at her in that really cool book. But we'll look at her in her origins form right here, her retail form, to her Castle Grayskull, Temple of Darkness form right there, to even her Masterverse form right there, to her CGI's forms right there of her. Of course, I do have a Funko Pop here, two versions right there, and a miniature one as well. All right. Now, I'm pretty sure, like a lot of you, including myself, you might be a little bit burnt out of the Sorceress, being a very, one of the biggest peg warmers out there right now. And, you can probably find this particular Sorceress, on your pegs at Walmart right now. But she's still an iconic, friend and ally to He-Man. And so that's why I've chosen her as one of the top friends of He-Man. Okay. So here we go, guys. All right. So first off, let's take a look at the 1987 version right here. Thanks to Pixel Dan and Dark Horse Comics once again. And this is what she looked like in '87 here. There she is in her '87 form right there. Very, very cool. All right. Cool box art here. We're taking on Hordak right there. Transforming from Zor to the Sorceress. And a fun fact, when I was reading this, and I'll pause it here, it looks like, at one point, the character was going to have purple skin, which is very interesting. But then, of course, they went with the Filmation style. But there she is, with her iconic white wand right there, or staff. All right. So moving on. All right. To this version of the Sorceress here, her origins, her retail version of the Sorceress right there. There we go. Right, sorry about that. Put it right back there. But here we go. There she is in her retail form, part of Wave 7. Of course, this is the figure that, for the most part, you probably see it every day at your local Walmart here. A big peg warmer. But it doesn't take the fact, but she's still an amazing figure. I'm not taking away the figure. The figure itself is absolutely amazing. Okay, you can see the similarities right there with from the '80s right there to the Origins line right here. So it's an iconic figure. It's just too bad that she's been stuck, at Walmart for a long time, and she needs to be moved on, in clearance and moved on. But still an iconic, figure right there. Look at the back right here. With amazing artwork of her right there. As you can see, like almost identical to the '80s version in some way. You can see her, Hordak right there, about to attack Grayskull. Beautiful artwork right there. The figure right there. Very, very cool. Has that same iconic wingspan like the '80s version had. Same really cool scepter right there, or staff. Alright, of course, she did come with a comic. I have the comic with me as well. There it is right there. The Challenge of Jitsu right there. An amazing read. A fun read. Beautiful artwork as always. Right there. Alright. Cross out of the other figures. Of course, we have that vintage Red Rocks Mastering new for 22, so it's been about 2 years now that she's been out, part of the collection. I'm sure we'll probably get a cartoon collection or Filmation style figure of her right there. All right, next on the list, guys, we'll take a look at the Temple of Darkness Sorceress. Now, I have two versions of her. Okay, now she was part of Castle Grayskull, and I I could have done a better job in the box right here. I just opened up. I just had an extra sorceress box like this right here, and I placed her in this version right here. And I could have done a better job. You know, it's pretty messed up here, but you can see that I have two different versions of her. Okay, one with the big bulkier knees like Tila and Evelyn right there, and then we got the updated version with the more smaller kneecaps for her. Very cool figure, a mini comic book version of her right there, all white, beautiful, same staff as before right there. These clear wings from her retail release right there. Very, very cool. All right. All right, there you go. All right, the next time, I'm sorry, the next version we'll look at of the Sorceress is her MasterVerse version here. A very cool figure. But there she is right there, her MasterVerse form. All right. But absolutely amazing figure right there with her iconic, you know, white winged staff right there. Beautiful soft fabric right there of her. Beautiful. She came with extra pairs of hands. Absolutely amazing figure. Beautiful. Of course, the box art right here. The MasterVerse logo right there. Some beautiful artwork right there on the side right there. Glamour shot right there of the figure. The Sorceress. Turn around the back right there. The heroic guardian of Castle Grayskull. Tila's mother, of course, we all know that. Cross-sell the other figures in this particular wave with the Sorceress. And you probably can find her now at Walmart, you know, if you're looking for her. Alright, but there she is. I like the head sculpt. Like I said, I like the soft, good fabric of the figure here. Alright, very cool. Alright, now the next two figures, guys, and I said this in my Tila review, like a couple days ago, in part 1 of the Tila review. This version of the Sorceress here, and I'll put both of them here because they're the same figure. This is Tila, okay? In this particular show here, you know, this multiverse, you know, a different take on He-Man. So this was Tila, but in her Sorceress form here. And the reason why I included it here in the Sorceress form because we never got that Tila form, that, you know, just a plain Tila form in this set here, in this toy line here, figure line here. You know, now this toy line or figure line is now done. I believe it's canceled, or, you know, it's over. But if it had continued on, you know, we might, you know, I'm surely we would have gotten her on her Tila form and not her powered up form. Like I said, in all my CGI reviews, guys, this is a different take on He-Man, and I said that everybody, including Tila, draws from the power of Grayskull to enhance their abilities. And so when she calls down the ability of, you know, by the power of Grayskull, she becomes the Sorceress, okay? And there she is in her other form right there. So I decided to include her in the Sorceress review instead. But if this figure line or this CGI Netflix line would have kept on going, I would have no doubt that we would have gotten a normal Tila form. And so I decided, like I said, to include this version of the Sorceress, you know, Tila Sorceress with the Sorceress review here, guys. All right, but it's an absolutely amazing figure right there of the Sorceress right there. So like they go with that same vintage eagle or, you know, or falcon staff right there. Beautiful purplish diamond wings right there. Very cool mask right there. Same thing with this figure here too. Absolutely amazing. And of course, these figures, roughly the same size in height as, your typical Origins line here. Now, this line is more targeted for the kids. And so they also, brought back that power attack, that spring-loaded power attack like the vintage 80s versions did. Right there. The wings are like a fiberglass. I mean, I don't want to bend it because they might snap off. Hard plastic right there. But very cool of the figure right there, of the Sorceress. Nice glamour shot of her right there, both boxes right there. Alright, sorry about the sirens, guys. But, yeah, absolutely amazing, amazing figure. And I really wish this toy line, or figure line of the Netflix show would have continued. Because I would have loved to get, Teela in her normal form here and not her sorceress form. Alright. Alright, and finally, guys, we're going to look at some of my Funko Pops here. First, let's look at this mini version here. This little mini sorceress right here. There she is. The box is a little bit damaged, but that's fine, This was a Target. I think this was like a Target exclusive right there. But very, very cool. Right there. Alright. And then we have this version right here. A Funko here of the Sorceress. Alright. Very cool. And finally, guys, in my collection here, I have this 2-pack of the Sorceress with Beastman right there. Alright. Let's see what's in the back. I don't think there's much on the back. Oh yeah, it's just a nice photo of her and the Beast and Beastman right there. Alright. So there you go, guys. There's a look at all my Sorceress. I'll give you 1 second, guys. I'm going to put everything back to normal. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're back to normal, guys. But yeah, like I said, this is all the versions of Sorceress that I have in my collection here. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm sure some of you, including me, are a little bit tired, a little burnt out on the Sorceress, seeing her for the most part at your local Walmart, probably, or even Target as well. But that doesn't take away from the fact that this is still an iconic friend of He-Man, a very cool figure as well. Hopefully, with the new changeover coming soon to Walmart and Target, that hopefully these version of this version of Sorceress will finally move on to clearance and hopefully find home, or or just, I don't want to say disappear, but get off the shelves. And we can get room for new figures and stuff like that. But still, like I said, an iconic figure, a cool figure, amazing figure. You can't, just because it was, on the pegs for a long time doesn't take away the fact that this, an iconic friend of He-Man, a very cool figure, and I'm happy to have it in the collection, guys. But there you go, guys. There's all the versions of Sorceress I have in my collection. And what is your favorite version of the Sorceress? Is it maybe the 80s version here? It could be, the MasterVerse the Origins version for the Temple of Darkness, or her retail version to her Master version look right there. All right, to maybe even her CGI, form now. So let me know in the comments below, guys. All right. I'd like to take the time now, guys, to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you guys, all things Masters of the Universe, like the Origins line here, to the Masters line here, to even the CGI line as well, to Funko, right there, all right, hit that like button, guys, that thumbs up, and thank you for doing that, guys. It means a lot. It helps my channel to grow, and hopefully more people to subscribe and watch my videos too. So thank you for hitting that like button, and hit that notification bell when you know I upload new videos. And tomorrow we're looking at my, my personal, not my personal, the final friend and ally to He-Man, which is Man-at-Arms, of course. Now, this might be a two-part video because there's been a lot of figures of Man-at-Arms that has come out so far, from Origins to MasterVerse and CGI. So, unlike the Tila Part 1 and Part 2 video, I'm going to intermix the figures with some Origins, MasterVerse, and CGI, both takes for both parts. So stay tuned for that, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I do have a Man-at-Arms cartoon collection figure coming. It's my second one. And I was hoping to get it here by then to unbox it with you guys, to take a look at it, the figure closely, but it's still on its way, so I don't think it's going to, unless it shows up for part 2, I'm hoping. But if not, look forward to that as well. The my unboxing review of Man-at-Arms in the cartoon collection. But we'll still have a lot of fun looking at, one of He-Man's closest friends and allies with him in the struggles against evil of Man-at-Arms. So stay tuned for that. Share this video, guys, who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Like, all, like the Origins right here, to the Masterverse line, to the CGI line too, guys, to the vintage 80s right here, to classics, to Mondo, to Funko Pop, to even like these little miniature figures here too as well. CGI, I mean, for over 80 years, I mean, for over 40 years, guys, this amazing product. I'm sorry about that. 40 years, guys. My apologies. This amazing, incredible product, guys. It keeps getting better and better, and I can't wait for more figures to show up. Like I said, I hope we get a cartoon collection version of the Sorcerers. I'm very interested to see, like, if they're going to get something like a Turtles of Grayskull version of the Sorceress in that line. So it'll be a lot of fun, guys, and I can't wait. So, guys, I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.